Hey there, my name is Amy Swanson, and I am going to be reading a story today on behalf of Save the Children Foundation. They have a campaign going right now called #SaveWithStories, and are raising money to help feed vulnerable children in the United States right now with the current situation that's going on that we are all experiencing. So we are being asked to read stories and post them with #SaveTheChildren and #ShareWithStories and help them raise money to help feed America's children who need it most. I work for Beauty Counter, and we are actually running a campaign in conjunction with Save the Children, where from now until April 1st, Beauty Counter is matching every donation. So if you feel so inclined to make a contribution to Save the Children, I'll put our direct link in the bio, and you are more than welcome to make a donation. And the first day, which was a couple days ago, we raised $5,000. I'm not sure where we are now, but anyway, I love this because we're reading children's stories, and I'm sitting on my son's bed where we have read hundreds of hours of stories. He's 14 now, so we don't read as many stories together, unfortunately, but this was one of his very favorites. His name is Sam, and he loved any book that had the name Sam in it, and this one was often requested, so I'm going to read it to you. Thanks for listening. Put my glasses on. This is called Shrinking Sam, and the author is Miriam Latimer. I'll make sure I hold it up so you guys can see the pictures, because the illustrations are just awesome. Actually illustrated by Miriam Latimer as well. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get it so you can see it and I can read it. I'll go back over here. Mom, I think I'm shrinking, said Sam. I couldn't reach my breakfast this morning, and now I can't reach my coat. And I'm definitely not as tall as yesterday. Lovely, honey, said Mom. Now get ready for school, or you'll miss the bus again. At dinner time, the peas on Sam's plate were so big, just one of them filled his whole tummy. Dad, I'm definitely shrinking. I'm as small as a tomato. Pete, I'm knee-high to a grasshopper. Mom, Sam's throwing peas at me again, Pete said. Go and take your bath, Sam, and leave your brother alone, said Mom. Sam slid down to the floor and climbed onto the flower pot. Kimba, the dog, bounded over. He seemed like a giant. Kimba, I'm shrinking. What am I going to do? Oh no, Kimba, don't. Shoo! Kimba gave an enormous sneeze, and Sam, who is now as light as a feather, floated all the way to the top of the stairs. Yuck, Kimba, now I'm going to have to take a bath. But the bath was far too big for Sam, so he climbed up the side of a towel and played in the sink. Why doesn't anyone listen to me? He shouted. I'm shrinking away to nothing. As Sam washed, the water began to swirl around. Faster and faster it swirled, and as it swirled, it dropped lower and lower. The plug had come out. Oh no, Sam cried as he felt himself being sucked down the drain. Help! This was Sam's favorite page. Sam whooshed down the drain. His heart was thumping, and he was sure he was going to drown. As the drain grew darker and colder, he began to shiver. Is anyone out there? He stuttered. He was shivering all over, and his teeth were chattering. Is anyone there? His voice echoed back. Sam began to cry. Quick, grab hold of this, came a small voice, and Sam felt himself being pulled up to a floating sponge. Who are you? He asked, staring at the small girl on top of the sponge. I'm Izzy, she replied cheerfully. This happens to me all the time. I shrink every time my family ignores me. Today, I shrank so much that I fell down the toilet. Why are you so small? The same thing happened to me, but I fell down the sink, explained Sam, staring at her. As the two children shared their stories, they started to grow a little And as they listened to each other, they grew a little more. Hooray, I'm starting to grow, cried Sam. And so are you. Izzy just smiled. Come on, she said. We need to start paddling. I can see a light ahead, called Izzy. I think it's your home. What about you? Asked Sam. Don't worry, the next stop is my house. Bye, Izzy, and thank you. Sam leapt off the sponge and into the light. He landed with a thump in a pile of clothes. Those are my pajamas, and that's Amy's t-shirt. I know where I am. I'm inside the washing machine, but how am I going to get out? Woof, barked Kimba from outside, and he bounded over, wagging his tail. He opened the door with his paw and gave Sam a big lick. Sam felt himself grow a little bit bigger. Sam, gurgled his baby sister. Wow, you've learned to say my name. Amy blew him a kiss through the air, and Sam felt himself grow even bigger. Hello, Sam, said Dad. Where have you taken your bath? Asked Mom. We wondered what you were up to. We thought you might have fallen down the drain. Sam grinned as Mom and Dad gave him a big, long hug. And he felt himself grow even bigger than before. I'm starving, he said. Is there anything to eat? The end. I hope you enjoyed the story. Oh, I got a little teary-eyed towards the end there, remembering all the hours of reading this story. But reading is so fun, so powerful, brings back so many great memories. And I hope you enjoyed listening to Shrinking Sam. Thanks so much. Have a great evening.